Konnichiwa. This is the Shogunstein, and this is a look at the game Last Fish by Whiskers. Let me get that focused. There we go. Card game by Whiskers. This is a game sent to us by Amazon Vine for review purposes. So just to be transparent, we did get a review copy. This is the type of game, if you're into the unstable kittens or the exploding unicorns or the mantis type games that you would like. It's got elements of those games. It's got elements of Munchkin and even got some elements of Flux. It goes 2 to 6 players, and the game can last 10 to 60 minutes. So again, it's like Flux in that way, in that it is very luck-based, and the game can end 1-2 trees, especially with a lower player count, or it can go much longer if you got more people and you get the right type of cards. You do get a lot of cards, and the card quality is good. The art is really cute. We do like the art with a couple different artists did the drawings. If you look at the instruction book, it'll show you who drew what. So there's really nice art on here. And they do give you a lot of cards, and the card quality is very good. And the decks are clearly different. So you got your draw pile right here. You got your encounter deck right here. You got your hearts, your life. You see they got a back like this. And then your, your main character, you got right over here. So here it shows you the symbol for your main character. And each character, or they call champion, has their own special ability card that may come up when you're drawing. So you certainly want to look out for that. It's kind of a neat little mechanism where you could get your signature card that goes with you and gives you some more power. But as a colorblind player, we do like that the decks not only have different colors, but different symbols. They don't use the same backs. Also, what's kind of interesting about this game is it uses a 2-deck mechanism. So on your turn, you're going to be drawing from both of these decks. So what do you do on the game? Well, again, you're going to have your champion. You're going to have tree HP to start with. And on the beginning of your turn, you are going to draw. So you're going to draw a card to your hand. There you go. And you're going to take a look. In this case, it's a spell, but you're going to draw. Then you're going to do the encounter. Or you're going to draw the encounter, and you're going to try to, if you can, you're going to do it. If not, then it just goes right here in the discard. But you are going to do the encounter. So it's got a 2-deck mechanism. You're going to draw to your hand first, and then you're going to do what the term they use is discover. You're going to go to the encounter deck, and you're going to follow its effect, and you're going to set it face up in the discard pile. There you go. So now, once you've done that, you got some choices here. So what are the choices to do? And again, you draw a card, then you do your discover the encounter, then you got your hand. So in this case, it was the beginning of the game, so I only had 1 card, but you could have more cards as you go. So what can you do now? Well, you got a bunch of options, and you can do one or 2 main actions. You can choose one of the 2 main actions, or you can draw up to 5 cards. And if you have 5 cards, then you can just draw 1. So what are the main actions you can do? So you have one of those 2 main actions. So again, you can either draw up, or the other one has some choices. And you can do any or all of the following actions in whatever order you prefer. So you can play as many spells as you want. You can use as many instant effect cards. So there are spell cards, there are instant effect cards. You might have a curse card. You can play 1 curse card. Or you can choose between equipping yourself with an item, which will give you some extra protection. Because again, you start off with 3 hit points. But if you play an item, it blocks some damage for you. Or you can play an attack card. So again, draw a card, discover an encounter, and then do 1 or 2 things. You can draw up to 5 cards. And again, if you already have 5 cards, just draw 1 card. Or You can do any or all or one of the actions, and again in any order. You can again use as many spells as you want, play as many instant effects as you want, play one curse, or do an item or an attack. And very nicely, they give you a player aid. We always like player aids. And then at the other side of the player aid are the vocab. And then again, for us colorblind players, the cards all have clear icons for which they are, so you don't have to be color dependent. So the game is very colorblind friendly. So again, at a lower player count, the game does play much faster than it will at a higher player count. And again, like games like Flux, it could end real quick or it could drag on a bit. I don't want to say drag on because if you're having fun, it's not dragging. So again, that's why they say between 10 and 60-minute player time. So again, this is a look at Last Fish, sent to us from Amazon Vine, a game by Whiskers. This is the Shogunstein out.